Hey guys, Dobby back at you. Got a little story for you. Well, scary story for you. Let me know if you think it's a real story or not. Yeah, you can have a deal with my speech impediments and mispronunciations. See, speech impediment. I didn't intentionally do that, but let me know if it's true or not. Or what do you think? Your opinion on it. And if it's not true, did AI write it? Or did I? The trail was called Devil's Notch. Nobody knew why anymore. Old logging maps just had the name in faded ink. The ranger station pamphlet called it moderately challenging with rewarding views. That was enough for me. I needed the quiet. I needed to not think about the hospital smell still clinging to my jacket. I started late, around 3:30 p.m., because I'd sat in the parking lot staring at my phone until the battery warning came on. By the time I locked the car and shouldered my pack, the October sun was already sliding behind the bridge. I told myself I'd only go to the first overlook, maybe 2 miles in, then turn around. Easy, I thought. The path was beautiful at first. Golden beech leaves carpeted the ground like spilled coins. The air smelled like wet pine and distant smoke. Every 20 minutes or so, I passed one of those little wooden signs nailed to a tree. Devil's Notch Trail, 1.8 miles to Overlook, 3.4 miles to Summit. I hit the Overlook right as the light turned copper. The view was worth the sweat. A long scoop of valley with the river glinting far below like a dropped nickel. I took 3 pictures, realized my phone was at 4%, and decided that was my cue to head back. That's when I noticed the second sign. It was newer than the others, pressure treated lumber, still pale and splintery. Someone had carved into it with what looked like a pocket knife. Do not go past this point after 4 p.m. You will hear it calling. Do not answer. I laughed once, short, nervous, because it felt like the kind of prank bored teenagers pull. I even took a picture of it. Phone died right after the flash. Then I turned around. Except the trail didn't look like the same going back. The beech leaves were gone. Not scattered. Gone. The ground was black dirt, wet and packed like it hadn't seen sunlight in years. The path itself seemed narrower, the trees crowding in tighter, the branches interlaced overhead so the remaining daylight came through in thin silver needles. I told myself it was just a different section, maybe I'd missed a turn. I kept walking fast. About 10 minutes later, I heard it. A whistle. Not like a person whistling a tune, more like someone trying to whistle with lungs full of water. It came from somewhere downslope to my left. Far enough that it shouldn't have been clear, but it was. Too clear. I stopped. The forest stopped with me. No birds, no wind, just the slow drip of water somewhere I couldn't see. Then it whistled again, closer. I started moving again, faster this time. My boots made no sound on that black dirt. That was the worst part. I should have been crunching leaves, snapping twigs. Instead, I glided forward in perfect silence. While the whistle kept pace off to my left. Another 5 minutes, maybe less, time felt oily. I saw the sign again. The same pressure-treated board. Same carved letters, only now it read, "You answered." I hadn't said a word, I swear I hadn't made a sound. I ran. The trail didn't climb anymore, it dropped, steep. My knees slammed together with every step. Branches whipped my face, I tasted blood. The whistle was everywhere now, sometimes ahead, sometimes behind, sometimes so close I flinched like it was in my ear. I burst into a clearing I didn't remember and almost cried with relief. My car was there, exactly where I left it. The parking lot empty, dusk, settling like smoke. I sprinted across the gravel, yanked the door open, threw myself inside, slammed it shut, locked it. My hands shook so badly I dropped the keys twice before I got them into the ignition. That's when I looked in the rearview mirror. There was someone standing at the trailhead, just standing, too tall, too thin, his head tilted like they were listening. No face I could make out, just a darker shape against the dark trees, but I could see the shape raise one long arm and wave slowly, like someone saying goodbye after a long visit. I floored it out there, didn't look back until I hit the highway. 2 days later, I went to upload the pictures from my dead phone after charging it. Every single photo was blocked except one, a picture of the second sign, the one that said "Do not go past this point after 4 p.m." had come out perfectly sharp. Only the carved letters were different. They read, "See you next hike." I don't go into the woods anymore. I don't even like open windows after dark. But sometimes when the house is very quiet, I hear it anyway. Just once, soft, patient, a low whistle from somewhere under the floorboards. And that's the end of the story. Hopefully you guys liked it. I can do more of this, or never do it again. Let me know what you think. Want me to keep doing this, or do you want me to disappear somewhere, never to be seen again? At least on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. And stay safe out in this crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.